Hello, for Wall Street Media, this is Maria. I'm here with Doug, and we'll help you make money in the stock market with information you can't get anywhere else.
We ought to start the camera about 30 seconds early, and you'd really get information you couldn't get anywhere else.
Well, we're still laughing here, giggling.
We have great stuff from our little Marley out in Las Vegas.
Still, exactly, in Las Vegas. And she brings us some interviews.
Well,
right?
let's see them.
Exactly. All right. The first one features Scott Greenberg, and he is the CEO of GP Strategies. Their ticker is GPX. Here we go.
For Wall Street Media, this is Marley. I'm here with Scott Greenberg, the CEO of GP Strategies. So, Scott, tell us a little bit about your company and what it is that you do.
Okay. GP Strategies is a global training and performance improvement company. Our revenue is approximately $250 million. We serve the Fortune 1000 and the U.S. government. About 30% of our business is with the government, or 20% of our business is with the government, and about 80% is in the commercial sector. The company was started over 30 years ago, General Physics, and it actually provided a lot of training in regulated industries, including nuclear power plants and the government, and we've actually expanded it to the commercial arena. One of our differentiators is that we're a total training provider, so we do all types of services, including e-learning, including performance improvement, including BPO, business process outsourcing, where we take over administration of companies' training departments. The year of 2007 was a great year for the company. Our EBITDA went from $14.8 million to $21.8 million, and our revenue went from approximately $178 million to $248 million. Our key differentiators is one is we save corporate America money. Because we're a provider and we focus solely on this industry, we give them services on demand, and we typically save them money. And in addition, we have very strong technical abilities in the industries we participate in.
Great. And in your presentation, you talked about your global expansion efforts and your acquisition strategy. Could you just elaborate on that a bit for our viewers?
Yes, as far as our global expansion strategies, in the last 2 years, we've opened up offices in India. We've expanded offices in Malaysia and Singapore. We've opened up offices in China and Japan. We've expanded offices in France and Germany as well. That's really becoming an additional key differentiator because it's a very fragmented market, and most of the companies are a lot smaller than us. As we are able to do worldwide delivery, it gives us the ability to win work and deliver to our clients where other competitors could not. As far as our acquisition strategy, we really wanted to become a leading provider in product sales training, and we made 3 acquisitions in that area in the last 18 months, and we've developed a $90 million practice delivering custom product sales training to the automotive industry, to industries like Avon, or companies like Avon, Pampered Chef, Microsoft, Best Buy, and in addition to now becoming the leader in very strong technical training, we're now becoming a leader in product sales training as well.
And what can we expect to see from your company in the next 6 to 12 months?
Well, the continuing of what we've done, basically global expansion, continuing to add services, continuing to expand, and continuing to bring in more customers and serve them properly.
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me, Scott. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Wonderful. And now if you're curious and you want to listen to the entire presentation, you can do that at wsw.com/webcast/BRileyCo9. And we have another interview with Marley in Vegas, and this time she's speaking to Daniel Richter, President and COO of Hill International. Their ticker is HIL. Here we go.
For Wall Street Media, this is Marley. I'm here with David Richter, the COO and President of Hill International. David, thank you so much for joining me. Could you tell our viewers a little bit about what it is that Hill International does?
Sure. We are a global project management and construction claims consulting firm, operations all over the world. We did about $290 million last year in revenue, and we see very strong growth ahead.
Great. And I just saw you released a press release for your joint venture in Shanghai. Could you explain that a bit?
Yeah, we have had an office in Hong Kong for a while on the construction claims side. But we see a great opportunity given the market in China to really branch out into project management as well. And we entered into a joint venture with a company called Jiangxi Project Management, which is owned by the Chinese government, the Shanghai provincial government. And we entered into a joint venture, 60% owned by Hill, 40% owned by Jiangxi, to really break into that market and benefit from all the construction that's going on there.
Great. And what can we expect to see from Hill in the next 6 to 12 months?
A lot of growth, both organically and from acquisitions. We have probably as strong an acquisition pipeline as we've ever seen. We're talking right now actively to about 7 or 8 firms, and we expect that probably half or more of those acquisitions could close in the next 6 months.
Great. And why should our viewers invest in Hill?
Well, we're a high growth, high margin, low risk company in the construction sector, which is composed of a lot of firms that are none of those things.
Thank you so much for joining me, David. I appreciate you taking the time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And to make this even better and top it off, we're going to give you a third interview from Marley, and this time she's going to speak to Martin Joyce, who's the CFO of BioSphere Medical. Their ticker is BSMD. Here we go.
Media, this is Marley. I'm here with Martin Joyce, the CFO and EVP of BioSphere Medical. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me.
Thank you, Marley.
Could you tell our viewers a little bit about BioSphere Medical and what it is that you do?
Yeah, we're the world leaders in UFE, embolotherapy. We have a platform of embolotherapy products. Embosphere Microsphere is our lead product, along with Hepasphere and Quadrosphere, which is in our liver portfolio.
Great. And why do you feel that your company is poised for success? Why should our viewers invest in BioSphere Medical?
Well, because we have finally had many of our catalysts that we've been working on come together, including a lot of good news flow with the OBGYN community, which was there today. Press release this morning on IR OBGYN partnership. We just were one of the first medical device companies in recent history to gain approval in the People's Republic of China. So, and we've made our first shipment there. And we have big plans for that area as well. And also, the reimbursement environment is very good for uterine fibroid embolization. So we believe, especially at the hospital level, that all the pieces are in place now to accelerate our growth.
Great. And in terms of growth, I don't need a projection or anything, but what can we expect from you just in the next 6 to 12 months, some things maybe we might see?
Well, we expect a larger flow of patients from OBGYNs to IRs, and certainly published reports talk about that the market would grow at least 30% once all the pieces are in place, and we believe those catalysts are in place right now.
Great. Thank you so much for taking the time.
Pleasure.
I appreciate
it.
Hey, there's a good little snapshot of 3 companies from our Marley out at B. Riley. You can watch the whole thing. Liebkin will tell you where.
I can tell it right now. You're giving me my cue. I'm telling you.
I'm helping you.
I know. It's wsw.com/webcast/BRileyco9.
You gonna throw the 9 in?
Yes. I only make mistakes once, Doug.
I
I thought you knew this about me now.
I like to devil you. You know that.
I know.
You probably never picked that up. Guys. And I say that because we've only ever had one woman click in for feedback, so I'm assuming you're all male. We did Erlinda. That was it. That's the total. We get stack every day.
That's
if
the
you're,
message right here. If you're a woman investor, click the feedback button.
That's right. Teach me a lesson. Put me in my place. If you own these stocks, click the feedback button. Tell us why you do. If you own a competitor, tell us why you own them. If you have good stock picks right now, click and tell us what you like. We're trying to be collaborative here.
Yeah,
and
then
share
we'll talk about it.
all of our webcasts, and we have Marley out doing interviews, but we're getting great stuff, man. Justin in Minnesota, I'm getting ready to start a fan club for. I love that, Kitty. 2 more they're up today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
come
great.
on, you guys. Click.
He needs to join Covestor then.
I know he does. He's going to be king of the Covestern universe. Anyhow,
we'll be back with more. Thank you for joining us right now. We're here every day at Wall Street Media. You can find us directly at WSMCO.com. Thank you.